stop. Proceed with caution, because come February, you're going to tell yourself a loser that you can't even keep a New Year's resolution again. So stop now and have a revolution on New Year's resolutions. Harrington here, your YouTube sales coach. Now, about this time of year, all the buzz is about New Year's resolutions. Does this time of year make you dread the new year? Do you toss and turn over in your mind whether you should set yet another New Year's resolution that will go unfulfilled? And how many emails have you already received about how to solve the New Year's resolution resolve? Many of you have corporate goals, accountabilities, and some of you even plan more with personal, spiritual, and financial goals. I'm telling you to stop and start being real about yourself and New Year's resolutions. Dr. Phil always says you can't put feathers on a dog and call it a chicken. Well, you can't put unrealistic expectations on yourself and call it a goal. Here's why I'm putting this YouTube video series together for you. Just like you, I have tried over and over and over again to actually keep a New Year's resolution. And like you, I've taken countless goal-setting classes, goal-setting seminars, goal-setting webinars, goal-setting, and none of them worked. So I can promise you this. Here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to promise you the sun and the moon and the stars and sell you swampland in Florida. I'm not going to tell you I've got the perfect solution for you, because only you know that. What I am going to tell you, though, is how this has worked for me, and it's worked for my clients as well. Why not keep an open mind? Because as you'll soon find out, it all starts in the mind. So if you're still with me, let's get started. In this 7-part video series, you'll find out, number 1, get your mind straight. Number 2, belief. It's not enough. Number 3, your unique map. Number 4, the plan. Number 5, the action. Number 6, the first 30 days. And number 7, the success cue. Watch all 7 videos in the exact order because one builds on the next. And I keep them short and sweet so you're not overwhelmed. Here's a fact. Most people don't set or keep goals because the goal setting process becomes overwhelming. Why? Because they set too many goals. This video series is about teaching you how to have a revolution and create a vision that transforms into success. And the good news is, it only takes 30 days. So here's the question. Will you seize this opportunity or let it pass you by? If you're ready, then keep watching and I'll help you get what you want in 2016. Here's how the revolution on the resolution plan works. Rule number 1. Focus on 2 things that you want to accomplish this year, and that's it. Don't overload yourself with a ton of goals and expectations. When you do, the goal-setting process becomes overwhelming and the day-by-day action steps become stifling. Instead of setting yourself up to fail, set yourself up to achieve. First, take out a pen and paper right now. Pause this video and go get a pen and paper. Now, I want you to brainstorm on everything you want to accomplish in the new year. Everything. If you have a long list, that's okay. I want you to have one. I know I just told you that we're only going to focus on 2 things this coming year, but stay with me. Next, I'm suggesting that you write instead of using your computer, because there's an actual feeling of creating when you're writing things down and put it to pen and paper instead of on a computer. I suggest that you use a sketch pad and colorful pens, pencils, or Sharpies. This is the sketch pad that I use, and here's an example I map it out on a sketch pad, and then I write it out, pen and paper, before I put it on the computer. Next, and this is important, look at each entry that you've put on your brainstorming session. Put a check mark next to each entry that stimulates an emotional response, whether it's positive or negative. As an example, let's use weight loss. If you put this one down and it makes you feel uncomfortable and squirm in your seat, knowing that you do need to lose weight, but you haven't been successful in the past, I want you to put a check mark next to weight loss. Now, you may not feel any motivation towards a weight loss goal, but if it creates either a positive or negative emotion and it's kind of strong in you, then go ahead and put a check mark next to it. Now, you may be asking yourself, why? I've never accomplished this goal in the past. I've always felt like a failure because I've tried and I just can't lose weight. You said to be realistic, Christine. I've tried over and over and over again. Here's why you need to put a check mark next to weight loss. You want to identify all of those entries that stir an emotion within you, whether, as I said, if it's positive or negative. If one gives you a neutral feeling, you want to cross it off. It's both positive and negative emotions that will make you take action. A neutral emotion will not. Here's an example. While you may want to find a better job next year, if it doesn't make you stir any kind of emotion one way or the other, you just feel kind of neutral about it. Yeah, you'd like to have a new job, but you don't care one way or the other, then cross it off your list. Chances are you're not going to go for it anyhow. You won't get the desired results you want if you don't have massive desire. Now let's go back to weight loss again. You know you have to lose weight. You want to because you know you're going to look and feel a lot better. Your health has become a concern for you, and so it's causing your self-image to suffer. But you've been down that weight loss road before, many times. So why is this time going to be different? Both of these examples are either a neutral or a strong positive or negative emotion. Does that make sense? Here's what I've discovered in helping my clients. Many times, goals are made by what we should accomplish, not by what we want to accomplish. You should get a new job, you should lose weight, you should do more networking. When you should do something, but you don't have the massive desire to put action behind it, you'll find yourself in 30 days wondering why you didn't accomplish that goal. So on your brainstorming list, identify all the entries that spur an emotional response, either positive or negative, and anything else that you just don't care about, you feel neutral about, cross it off. Cross off all those neutral responses. Next, you now have your list of positive and negative reactions to your entries. Keep doing this exercise until you're down to just 2 entries. And these 2 entries are the 2 that bring the highest emotional response out of all the others. Now, it doesn't matter if it's a positive or a negative, but you're going to go through the list until you have 2 that create the highest emotional responses. These are the 2 we're going to work through during this video series. And remember, rule number 2, to accomplish your 2 entries, you must have a 1, strong emotional response to it. Number 2, a strong why you need to accomplish it. And number 3, a belief you can accomplish it. In the next series of videos, we'll go into these factors plus how you're going to accomplish these 2 entries. Now it's time to get to video number 1, the mind. If you have questions about this video, please leave them below in the comments section. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, I invite you to subscribe so you can take advantage of the next video that's going to be posted. Until the next time, remember, sales is a journey. It's not a quick trip around the block. Thanks for watching, and be sure to go to video number 1, the mind. Bye-bye.